Hi, global audience, DD Iganes King people. Please come in, let's discuss about this. What a viewer commented on one of my videos. All right, guys, please come in, let's discuss. Come in, guys. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are watching me from. I greet you with your time and happy new month to be, because tomorrow, by the special grace of God, we are entering another month. Yes, my people. Yeah, I don't understand. Okay, before I go on with my subject today, I want to greet each and every one of you. Those of you that have been coming around, those of you that have been hovering around like monitoring spirits as well, I will greet you guys. Yes, because you are giving me plus when it comes to view, even though sometimes you drop nasty comments that are not relevant or related to the subject of discussion. Those of you that are still contemplating, should I subscribe to Didi's channel, is up to you if you want to. Okay, so this is a channel where we entertain, we inform, we inspire, we bring up what's up around the whole globe, especially Nigeria. Since I am a Nigerian and Africa, we discuss trading news from Nigerian. On this channel, you can get job opportunities, scholarships, you can get recruitment as well into the military, into um, different types of field that you qualify into. All right, guys, you can see the topic. Thanks for the thumbs up. You can see the topic on the screen. And before I will continue, I would like us to check the meaning of primitive. Okay, thank you. Let me even check the person that sent me this message, even though I cannot pronounce your name. Tufuru 4. You came to my channel and you dropped a nasty statement, a nasty comment on a video that is not even related to this culture and primitive. But thank you for giving me a topic to discuss. If I will go far, and which I have not even had time to check who you are, whether this is a real channel, a YouTube channel, or whether you are still behind the mask, like Olaniyi Joseph that came and still put a nasty comment when I talked about fake Nigerian pastors. So, Tufuru 4, you gave me a subject of discussion which we are going to really do justice to today. Thank you very much. You came and you said primitive cultures in Africa. Primitive culture in Africa, which I believe that this person, whoever that is behind this text, I don't think this person is an African. I don't think this person is a black person. The person that sent this text message, I don't know why I'm even calling it text message. The person that dropped this comment on my comment section, which is still there, I don't think this person is an African. You see why racism will not end anytime soon. Why will you watch my video and you now drop primitive cultures in Africa? You now that drop this comment, primitive culture in Africa, how is your own culture, even though you are a white skinned? How is your own culture? How is your own way of life? You people will just be going helter-skelter looking for troubles with comments. In short, I don't blame most of you. I blame YouTube, because they really need to put in more effort to create more features. Like all these bullying comments, create more features so that when comment like this comes in, The robots immediately identify it and know what to do to that person. If the person is a YouTuber, if the person is a content creator, you cannot just come and drop a comment on somebody's video and you are saying that the primitive culture, because when you watched my video, you saw a black skinned lady, then indirectly, because you cannot insult me, you now brought in Africa as a whole, that we have primitive culture. So my people, please come in, let's discuss about this. If Africans are primitive people, if Africa as a country still exists with primitive, as he said, okay. So my people, come in, because all this whatever is getting out of hand. All these annoying comments is really getting out of hand. Content creators, we just come to your channel and be insulting you okay. So as I was saying, my people, join me, let's talk about this. Are African primitive people? If once upon a time Africans are primitive people, are we still primitive to date? Because some you guys might ask, why is Didi bringing up this? Yes, I brought up this because somebody came to my channel to drop a comment on one of my videos that Africa have primitive culture. So guys, before I start, let's check the meaning of primitive. Okay? Because to me, it's an insult. And I believe this person is a white-skinned, because if this person is not a white-skinned, he or she will not have the empathy to come to my channel and drop this. Okay, primitive means relating to, denoting, or preserving the character of an early stage in a voluntary or historical development of something. Means ancient, earliest, first. All these are the synonyms. There are so many here. Unsophisticated in terms of comfort, confidence, or efficiency. Okay. It also means not developed or derived from anything else. When we talk of part of structure in the first or an early stage of formation or growth. So a person belonging to a pre-literate non-industrial society. So you guys, you can hear the meaning of primitive. So is Africa not developed? I'm asking guys, let's know. Is Africa not developed? Africa, that this so-called commenter came to comment and called Africa primitive countries with primitive cultures. I believe we all have our ways and belief in life. We all have our tradition. We have our culture. So it is high time people should respect that. Even the white skin, they have their culture. The Portuguese, they have their culture. They have their tradition. The Romanians, they have their culture. They have their tradition. Okay? So, as I was saying, not because you are from a particular ethnic group. Hello, Teacher Nancy. You're welcome. Thanks for coming in. As I ask this question, is Africa a primitive country? Africa as a whole, no problem. Thank you very much. Africa as a whole, are Africa's country primitive? And we other Africans, are we primitive people? Because I strongly believe that the person that dropped this comment on my comment section on a particular video that I did not even talk about Africa, hello M-Style, because that is how people are now wanting to aggravate people's anger. It's high time, I always say, YouTube bring in certain features because they have a lot of bullies on social media. And if they want to get at you, they will drop nasty comments on your comment section. I was talking about something different. You now came and said Africa with their primitive culture. And I strongly believe that that person that put down that comment is a white skin. So tell me, when will racism come to an end? You that put that comment down, that Africans with their primitive culture. How is your own culture? I will check out your channel. I don't have your time yet. Okay? And note this, because I know definitely you will come back to this video. This channel is not a saga channel. As I said earlier on, we are here to give information, educate, entertain, inspired people. All right? We are here to celebrate people. We are here to also celebrate Christ. So you that dropped that nasty comment on one of my videos saying that Africans are primitive people, how are you? How is your own culture? You don't know me before. That's even the first time, the very first time you came and you said the video I did, you prayed that the Nigerian pastors should put a spell on me, voodoo on me. You dropped that. Hello, Thunder Scorpion. Yeah, welcome to the building. Thanks for coming in. Thanks, guys, for the thumbs up. Thank you. Everybody have their own culture, my sister, and everybody's culture should be respected. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? That is what people are doing now, going to channel from one channel to another, like jumping chicken, more especially if they don't like you, and be dropping nasty and sarcastic remarks. What I even talked about that day is I've not even checked out that person. Okay, I treated a video. I am a Nigerian, proudly Nigerian. Okay, but if things are going wrong and I have a platform, I will air my view. Because we have fake Nigerian pastors who collect tithes and offerings to enrich themselves. I talked about it. Somebody now came to my channel and dropped a comment that he prays that Tufuru 4. Tufuru 4 is spelled Tuforu 4. And I have not had this person's time because I will trace this person. I think this person should also be a content creator, but I don't think this person is an African. Because he that dropped this comment on my comment section saying primitive cultures in Africa, I don't even know whether you have traveled to Africa. And I don't know the part of African country you have traveled to, if at all you have. That is why I asked this question. Are African countries primitive? Are the Africans, are we primitive people? Okay, even though there was once upon a time, Africans are primitive people. Are we still primitive people? Not because we have Africans everywhere. There's no country, to the best of my knowledge, that there's no Africa. Even in Islamic countries, there are Africans everywhere, more especially Nigerians. Okay, what video was it under? In short, the messages this guy dropped for me, different messages. One is on this video I did. I talked about our popular big time music icon Davido that gifted Nigerians orphanage 250 million naira to celebrate his birthday. So I was like, how many Nigerian pastors will do that? Because most of them are there to enrich themselves, colobi money, siphon money, divert it to other countries, and that is it. Okay, it is even because what is his name? Davido gave out 250 million naira of recent, which is not even up to 2 weeks, to celebrate his birthday. Some Nigerian pastors now, they don't emulate them now. They don't give out. Okay, so there's this particular video title I did. Let me go to the video title. And Thunder, you ask me the question, so let me tell you the video that this guy, in short, 2 people came for me on that video. 2 people came for me, all right, on that particular video. So this one now that said Africans are primitive dropped this comment yesterday, and he said he wish pastors should cast spell on me. He wish pastors should cast spell on me. But I know that whoever that is behind that comment is a white person. This is really total racism. You are telling me that Africans have primitive culture. So what about your culture? Is there any white country that doesn't have culture? So why won't people respect people's culture, people's belief? Hello, Mercy. Quite a while. Thanks for coming in. You are welcome. You have seen it. I said, how many Nigerian mega pastors can do what singer Davido did? 2 persons came for me. One comment said, I not get work. That was the very first comment. I have done a video on that Olani Joseph, which I tried to locate. That is somebody behind the mask. Okay, I don't think Olani Joseph is paying me or taking care of me. As I said, this is not a staggered channel. Another person came again, this Tufuru 4 came to me and was dropping all kinds of comments that are not pleasant to the eyes. I did not even answer. I answered him few. Then when I kept when he kept sending comments, I refused answering him. He now went to one of my videos and said African are primitive people. And it's because of him I'm doing this video. It's because of this Tufuru, because I've not had time since because of work. Okay, but this evening I will try and locate this person to see whether this person is a content creator. Let me drop the person's name here. It is high time YouTube put in certain features. I'm saying it because this is really a cyber harassment. You cannot come to my channel and be insulting me. I don't know you. You are just a viewer, which I don't know whether you have subscribed to my channel. If you have subscribed to my channel, you Tufuru, go and unsubscribe because I don't need people like you. I don't insult people. I don't go to people's programs to insult them. You Tufuru 4. Okay? You said pastor should put spell on me. That they should put voodoo on me. It is you that voodoo because you don't know me before from Adam. If not that I am on YouTube. It is you that voodoo. In as much as I am not in support of what some pastors are doing, I still have love and respect for God. Okay, so don't put curse upon yourself because even God in heaven knows that most pastors will not make heaven because of what they are doing, because of how they are enriching themselves. So those of you supporting pastors, when you know that what they are doing is wrong, but you cannot stand up for the truth, continue. I am not that kind of person. I love God and I follow what the Bible says. Okay? The Bible says that we should take care of the poor, the widow, the orphanage. Jesus Christ in the Bible, what the Bible recorded that when he was alive, he was seen doing good. He was seen doing good. So this is the person's name, guys. Tufuru 4. It's the person that dropped that comment on my comment section. And I think this is a white person. Africans are primitive people. So what are you doing on the primitive channel? You have watched my video. You have seen that I am a black skin. What are you? There is no comment. One of the comments you dropped again, you said, who is my boyfriend? For your information, I am happily married with kids. Are you psycho? I don't just understand people. I don't understand people. Social media now, no wonder Nigeria is saying that they should regulate it, because there are certain comments you see, it will bring out the anger in you. You came to my channel, you ask a silly question. If I have a boyfriend, do I look like a prostitute or a cyber prostitute to you that is looking for a man? You are asking me that question now because you want to befriend me or what? I did not answer you because I did not reply you. You now went again, type another comment that you pray Buhari should arrest me. When I see me see wahala, small YouTube channel like this, when I see they maintain he's for sure an African in disguise. I think. I don't think so. I don't think so. Nasi. An African will not be making that kind of remarks, calling their fellow African primitive people. That is why I asked this question, that even though we were once primitive as African, are we still primitive? Are we still primitive people? Do we still have our primitive culture? Okay, if you know we have our primitive culture to follow, I don't even know how to pronounce this, your nasty name. Why will you not allow us to be? Why are you jumping like jumping chicken from one African channel to another African channel to insult them? If you are not a racist, you are a racist, a cyber bully. That is what you are. You are going from one black channel to another black channel. You look for their videos, the ones that the person put his or her face, and you see the person's skin color, then you will now drop message for that person. This is true, yes. Look at another one he sent. Horrible channel. What did I do to this guy or this lady? I don't know. I think this person is a content creator. I think I think this was the very first message he dropped when he said horrible channel. Then he came back again and start sending me different types of comments, which I ignore. He now said, I want to see your boyfriend, please. For your information, this my channel is not a family channel. Okay, I do my thing. I'm not my channel is not for family channel. It's not for my children. It's not for my spouse. You want to see my boyfriend? You are very, very stupid to furu. Okay, I am not here to insult you because, as I said earlier on, this channel is not a saga channel. Okay, you've checked it out. Okay, you've checked it out, Nancy. Is the person a black person? Because I will try and check out tonight. I've been so busy because of work. So I will try and check out tonight. Is the person a black person? Please answer me, Nancy, if you have seen. If the person is a black person. So, guys, let's discuss, please. Is Africans in the house? No face in the channel. But you said there are videos there now. Okay, let's discuss, because he has even given me topic of discussion to talk. Are Africans primitive? Primitive. I think I have read the dictionary meaning of primitive, so that we should know what this guy is talking about. Are we primitive people? Is Africa a primitive country? Is Africa not developed? Even though we are still underdeveloped country, but I still believe that there are certain things that we have on grounds. We have rich culture. It's not because I am from Africa, which I know that most whites, most foreigners admire African culture. We have very rich culture that people even pay thousands of euro, thousands of pounds, thousands of dollars to go to Africa to see what they have. We have artifacts. These are countries you call primitive. We have tourists visiting Africas. We have wildlife, the primitive countries you are talking about, to Furu. I'm telling you, little I know about Africa. People go to Africa for wildlife, to see things that they don't have in their country, in their white country. Okay? We have natural resources that God blessed most African countries with. We did not buy it. Natural resources that God gave us. How many African countries have you heard that had earthquake, tsunami, tornadoes, all these deadly what is it even called, Seth? How many have you heard? The primitive country, that's what I'm talking about. No face. Let me just use the opportunity to even check this person at once and see. So, how many? YouTube. It's high time you people put certain things in place. Let your robot detect nasty comments. All this, to me, I would say this is a cyber harassment, because you cannot come to somebody's channel, I don't know you, and you will be okay. Scorpion said no, that's what certain people try to portray. Okay, so Scorpion is of the opinion that Africa are not primitive people. Africa are not primitive people. That's why I said that, to the best of my knowledge, there is no country that there are no Africans. We like to dominate, even though that land is not our own. Okay, we like to dominate. Anywhere we go to, we dominate. We engulf the arena. Okay, there are lots of things Africans have done. We are educated as well. When we talk of Bukuru matter, we are educated. We go to school. We go to school. Okay, we are educated people. We are loving people. Africans are loving people. If you are privileged to be with good Africans, you will love them. We are creative. We are not lazy people. In as much you call us a primitive culture, leave us with our primitive culture. This our primitive culture and belief is very rich. So I don't think you have stepped your feet in any African country for you to be insulting people's country, racist here and there. It's not only when somebody use your skin color to insult you that is racist remark. This is also racist remark, because you came to my channel, you saw my videos, and you know that this person is a black skinned. Even in the channel itself, I'm on the person's channel right now. I'm on the person's channel right now, but I'm saying, I don't know that it's music or whether the person put people's music there. That's what I'm saying there. That's what I'm saying there. Okay, guys. So it's only Thunder Scorpion that answered my question here. Okay, Nancy said the person is Africa in disguise, you think. Okay, I don't know. I don't really know an African person that we still call his own African primitive culture. Okay. Only look, I've ignored him, but I just let me just because definitely I know he will come back or she will come back and see. He's just a troublemaker. Forget it. No wahala, guys. So that is that when we talk about primitive. So let us discuss now as diaspora parents. How is it when you are a diasporan living abroad? Is it as easy as it used to be when you were in Africa? Let us know. You live abroad with your children, you work, everything. Is it as easy as when you were in Africa? Because in Africa, we can pack. We can pack people full house like this. We will bring our siblings, we will bring our relative, distant relative, we will bring our housemaid, house go full to help us. So as diasporan man, diasporan woman, how are you guys coping when it comes to children's upbringing? Hello, Vera, you are welcome. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming in. I do really appreciate you guys. How do you cope? It's not easy, no help here. Okay. And if peradventure you want to get one, do you think it is still easy to pay that person, or it is like you are working and still using that money to pay someone else? How do you see it? You know, in Africa, you can bring in somebody and you put up something for the person, or maybe you put the person into learning a trade or business. Then at the end of the year or the end of the years the person have lived with you, you will settle the person. Is it how it is also abroad? Let us know. Is it easy to bring somebody to come and look after your children? Then at the end of the day, you now settle this person, say, okay, this is what I have for you. This is our agreement. Because we do that a lot. We bring housemates, we bring relatives, we bring people that will come and do business with us, especially the Igbos. The Igbos are the one doing this. They will teach the person business. They call them Afia market. Then at the end of the day, they will now settle this person to open your own shop and all that. Is that how it is also in diaspora? We are talking about diaspora parents right now. Then what about your movement? How do you see your movement? If you are not mobile, if you don't have your own personal car, is it very easy for you to go from one arena to the other as it is in Africa? You know, in Africa, Nigeria to be precise, where I come from, you can just be on the road, take a keke from one extension to another, or probably you send your younger sibling or somebody to go and look for a drop for you, a cab. It's not advisable to bring someone from Africa. Greed will just make them put you in trouble. This is from Nancy, guys. That if you are in diaspora, do your own thing yourself. But I know it is not easy. It is not easy because people back home, they think it is easy. They think that it is how it is in Africa, it is in the diaspora. They don't know that everything here is with time. I have heard people, lots of people saying that they miss their train because of what? No African man time here. Motor no go wait for you. Bus no go wait for you. Hello, guys. You are welcome, welcome, welcome. Nancy Vera is greeting you. You guys can connect. If you don't have each other, you can connect. Let me just make you guys moderator so that you can connect. We are genuine here. We are genuine, okay? So it's not like Africa where you do things at your own time. You might have an appointment, say 10 a.m. in the morning. Then that 10 a.m. pass if you never reach where you go. It's not like that. Yeah. Okay. Here you plan. There are people that sometimes they would make a video or make videos that they miss their train, they miss their tram, they miss their bus, because waiting then get timetable for years. So do you people think that life is easier in the abroad than in Africa? What do you think? Then what about development? What about the food, your cultural food, your traditional food as an Africa? How do you see it? Is it as fresh? The ones you eat here in the diaspora, is it as fresh as the ones you buy back home? This is another question. And when we talk about our attire as Africa, Mr. Tufuru, Abi Miss Tufuru that called Africa primitive people. Africans, we have beautiful attires. Our ladies are glamorous. African ladies are so beautiful. Okay? Even though you go to Google and you type the most beautiful ladies in Africa, okay, you will see different countries. The top 10 countries we display. African ladies are so beautiful. Their men too are charming. Life is not easy anywhere. It's just that everywhere has their advantages and disadvantages. Okay, when you say life is not easy anywhere, as an African, I believe Vera is an African. As an African, I don't know whether you live in the diaspora. Okay, so if you live in the diaspora, you will know better at where I am driving at. We know that in general life is not easy, but I am talking about certain things. Like your culture now as an African, is it easy for you to display it in the diaspora? Is it easy for you to wear that your cultural attire? And if you do, okay, you live in the UK, okay, like me as well. It's only our fresh local food I miss about Nigeria. Okay. All right. As Africans in the building, when you wear your traditional attire that looks so glamorous on you, how do people see you on the road? How do the white skin see you on the road? Do they admire you, or they look at like, who is this kind of person? Why is this person dressed like this? Okay. Then when we talk about our beliefs, our culture, our tradition, how do you see it compared to the country you are, their ways of life? You know, in Africa, as an African child, when we were growing up, which I still believe it still exists to date, African parents brings up their children with respect. All right? They believe that in the morning you must greet your seniors, you must greet your elderly, you must greet your parents, whoever that is living under the same roof with you. Does that happen in diaspora? In Africa, most cultures, or some cultures, they portray when they want to greet their elderly. Yoruba, for instance, okay, though we have different types of the Yoruba, we have oh God, we show different types of Yoruba, but let me put them under the Yoruba. They prostrate if they want to greet their seniors. Some cultures in Africa, if they want to give their husbands food, they kneel down. Does that exist here? Our culture is way different to Westerners' culture. African culture is very rich and colorful. Okay. So those of us that are in the diaspora here, when people are serving their husband meals, like the white people, the Westerners serving their wives meals, serving their husband meals, serving their parents meals, do they kneel down like the way we do in Africa? Some cultures in Africa, I remember when I was growing up, I used to have one neighbor, though the husband is late now, bless memory. Whenever she wants to give her husband food, then she will hold the washing basin water for the husband to wash his hands, which I don't know. Okay, no, they don't kneel. Okay, Vera, Vera, where are you from, please? Are you Nigerian like me? Because in Nigeria, we do that. We kneel, though not all cultures. Some cultures, we kneel down, we toile, we balode before we do anything to our elders, like our parents, like our husbands. We do that. As I was saying, that my neighbor, she used to hold the wash hand basin for the husband to wash his hands. Then when the man finished washing his hands, she will now drop, then the man starts eating. Okay, some cultures do that as well, which I don't know whether they do it here in the diaspora. All right, so Africans that live in the diaspora, have we also thrown away our culture because we are now in the white man's land? You are brought up in the way of respect. Now, Silicious, you are welcome. Good evening. Thanks for coming in. You are brought up in the way of respect as an Africa, and you are now in the diaspora. So they will say level don't change. Do you throw away the way you used to greet your parents back home, the way you used to respect your spouse, the way you used to do things, or you now join the Western way that they said the Westerners don't have respect? I am originally from Cameroon, and we don't kneel down when giving water to someone to wash hands. Yes, we hold the basin, but not kneeling down. All right. All right. Vera is greeting you, Nasilichos. Okay, that is Cameroon culture. Okay. She said they don't kneel down when they are giving their husband food. Okay. Some culture in Nigeria, the woman eats with the man from the same plate. From the same plate. No, we shouldn't throw our culture when we come abroad. I love that. But some Africans throw their culture. Some Africans will even have problem with their partners. Okay, it have not even escalated that much. Oh, they will call the police. Is it right? They will now call the police on their partner, on their husband, on their wife. All these things, all these questions I'm asking, as that content a viewer dropped this message on my channel that called African primitive cultures. Do that exist in primitive country? You will have arguments with your husband. I don't believe that there is no home that doesn't have arguments, even pastors that are trying to even cancel us or marriage counselors. But it depends on what's up, what's on ground. When life is threatened, okay, then that is when you should now involve certain regulations to come in. Not just like mere quarrel, you will now call the police because you have upper hand. You know, women in diaspora, they have upper hand. In Africa, it is not like that. African men are the head of the house. So they believe that the man have the final say. So you will see some women who called our culture primitive. You're just coming. There's fire in the mountain since, so not be smart, you know. Vera is a viewer that came to my channel, and I was even talking about something different. Okay, I talked about something different on that particular video. I've forgotten the title. He now commented that African cultures are primitive. So we've been trying to, because I've not had time. I got that comment. I saw that comment yesterday. So I've not had time to check on the person's YouTube channel to know whether the person is a content creator. But Nancy helped me to check out, and she said then the person only have 2 content. But when I went there, I saw white videos there. I saw white videos, and I'm even seeing created playlists here as well. And they are all white skinned. They are all white skinned here that I am seeing. So the person watched my video and said African culture is primitive. That is why I asked this question, if Africans are primitive people. Okay. So as I was saying, guys, do we have to practice or continue to practice our African culture? I asked about our attire and nobody answered. I ask that as an African and you are in the abroad, when you put on your attire, do you really feel good? Somebody like me, I love my African attire a lot. A lot. Even before I got married, I remember my friends would be telling me, anytime we are going for even white wedding, you'll be wearing native. You dey make man they run come up for your life. Oh. They go to say you don't marry. For those of us that don't understand pidgin, what she said was that anytime we go to any occasion, especially when it is marriage, I always put on native attire because naturally I love our attire. I love our beads. I love our Accra, how you can sew correct, beautiful styles with it. And you know, Africans, we have good shapes. Our women, we have good shapes. God blessed us. We have nothing we will not get. We have face, we have hips, we have good and beautiful shape. Okay. So I love our attire so much. I need a tailor here in the UK. Oh, I saw one Monica Lobo Lobo. She's a popular YouTuber. There was a post she posted some time ago that if people love what she puts on, Vera, I'm referring this to you, Monica Lobo Lobo, that if people love what she puts on, because she have relocated from Netherlands to UK now, that people should get in touch with her tailor, and she displayed that number, though I did not collect it. Monica Lobo Lobo, because she wears a lot of African attires as well. Okay, so as Africa, which I am proudly Africa, even though we have certain things we do that I don't like we don't like ourselves, we don't love ourselves, we hate ourselves, we envy ourselves, we tarnish our image, we slander each other. But there are certain things that I love as an African. You see our vegetations, you see our wildlife, you see the natural resources God have given to us. When I was in secondary school years back, we went to an excursion, okay, where I think it was at Lokoja or so. I don't know whether we have any geography person in the building, where the two river met, River Niger and River Benue. Is God not great? Two of them met like this, the way you will pour palm oil into water and it will separate, but they are not mixing together. People are going there, tourists are going there, foreigners are going there to see things for themselves. Are we talking about the Kanji Dam? I only know of my country because I'm not privileged to go to like other African countries to see their wildlife, to see their natural resources. So other African countries in the house, okay, please tell me what you have in your own place that you have seen. Tell me. What about the museum? What about artifacts? What about zoo? Zoo. You visit zoo and you see animals that have stayed for 100 years. I visited one zoo and museum some time ago. That fish I saw, I'm talking about live fish. I have not seen it in my entire life before. If you see the fish, I was even begging the guy if they can even sell one. He said, no, they don't sell it. I paid to go and see fish. I'm talking of live fish. Very big. The fish is as high as like a 15 years old child. Very long. Not only one. Oh. No, please. I don't need you people here today. I beg, please. You are welcome back. Okay, you have great zoo as well. Envy is killing us, my dear. It's just too much. It's just too much. Even envy your own blood, your own bloodline, let alone different family. Okay. So Nasilicious, where are you from, please? Which African country are you from? Because I know we are friends. I've visited your channel a couple of times. You have a lovely topography and vegetations. Yes, we have that as well. So as I was saying, if you see that fish, very big, they say they don't sell it. People come there to see. Then I also saw hyena. They told me the age of a tortoise I saw there. If you see the tortoise, it's even crying to die. Very old, cannot even walk. I was even. Oh, you're a Nigerian? Really? Are you serious? Okay, you're a Brafian. Okay, I'm sorry. I use the word Nigerian. I've used that because we'll never separate now. We'll never get to a referendum. Yeah, so I wanted to buy the fish. I'm telling you the truth, though. I'm telling you because I've not seen a fish as big as that before. But they said they don't sell. They refuse to sell. Poor tortoise. That tortoise, they said this whether it's 100 and something years old. Very old grandpa in the zoo. Very beautiful. So I even saw hyena. I saw in short, there are lots of animals you will see, wildlife. What about Kenya? People that have visited Kenya, they go to wildlife. This one you will see them. If you have watched this movie Going Banana, how many of us have? I love all these comic movies. How many of us have watched Going Banana? If you have watched this movie Going Banana, if you have not watched it, you missed then as a growing child. Go and watch that movie Going Banana. You will see wildlife. You will see elephants, zebras. People are going close to them in the safari. It's fun. Okay, so all these things now that we have in Africa, do they have it in the Western world? In as much as Western world is developed, which is making many people to. Okay, are you talking about Going Banana? Is it available on Netflix? I don't know. I watched it on CD. Going Banana. Let me type it. You will love it. Go and watch it. Maybe you will check it out at your leisure or in the night. You will laugh, eh? Because I love movies like that. The gods must be crazy. Are you serious? You don't know a Brafian? You don't know Going Banana? My good God! Please, guys, you should go and you should watch that movie to crack your nerves. I'm telling you, Going Banana. I'm putting the movie title here. Then you must have watched things. You must have watched The Gods Must Be Crazy as well. These movies I'm mentioning right now, you will see wildlife in Africa. The white people went to Africa to see things. Yes, you have watched The Gods Must Be Crazy. That's an interesting movie. Very, very interesting. That is really primitive African then. Okay, The Gods Must Be Crazy. That was the primitive African then. Because I don't think African countries of this time around don't wear clothes. Please, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Is there any African country that you have come to see that is that primitive, up to date? In as much as we know that it was the whites that colonized most African countries, that brought Christianity, that brought development in Africa, which we engulf. Okay, apart from development, I will say most African countries have even overtaken. Apart from development and bad governments that we have, our government are seeing money, but they don't want to use it to develop the country. They are traveling abroad. They see how countries abroad are developed, but they are only thinking of themselves. Apart from that, I don't really see anything that I will say Africa is lacking. I'm talking of development, and maybe the economy is poor. Because when the economy is poor, that means there is no development. Okay? We have good African schools. Yes, whereby doctors have graduated from there. Pilots, we have pilots. At least we have female pilots as well, even in Nigeria. Everywhere whites went, they have decreased the life expectancy of that place. Oh, Thunder Scorpion. You know why I like Thunder Scorpion? It's like me. He nailed it at the head, bam, as it is. He nailed it at the head without any fear or favor. Okay? So, in as much as most African countries were colonized by the whites, people, which their intention then, according to what I heard in history, that they even took some of our artifacts back to their place. You why this guy called African primitive, I don't know. Maybe it was because of what he must have heard about years back, but now I don't think Africans are still primitive people as the way we used to be when we don't know anything. What I always call Dundee United, when we don't know anything, okay, until they brought education. Missionary people came to different countries, different African countries. They put things in place. Because I remember in Nigeria years back when I did history, in history, I read that one white lady called Mary Slessor, she was the one that stopped the killing of twins. Oh yes, there was a time in Africa where they were killing twins. Okay? Just imagine you as a mother, what it takes through conception. You will now have your baby. You find out that the baby is twins. And you know, back then, there was nothing like scan machine, ultrasound, and all that. You will wait until delivery. Then you now deliver of your baby. You find that your baby is twin. Your enemy will now be the town criers that will go and tell the whole wide world that, that my neighbor, na twins she don't born. Oh. They will not carry the twins and kill the twins, behead the twins, until Mary Slessor fought. Okay, when the missionaries came to the motherland, they had the Bibles. Yes, it's true. We had the land. They taught us to pray with our eyes closed. When we opened them, they had the land and we had the Bible. Are you serious? You It's true. And they taught us how to pray. They came with the Bible. Their intention too is to develop the countries they went to that time, the African countries they went to that time. But they still have hidden agendas, because they took many of us then as slaves. They took many of our African, they took it abroad that worth big amounts of money today. Okay, Epstein, you are not saying it. Tell us about your culture. I had thought that I studied this in history. Those missionaries came to take our resources. Okay, Vera and Thunder Scorpion, this question is for you. Since they came to take African resources, do you think they brought development to Africa? Until most of us as African countries say we have had enough, we want to stay on our own, we now get our independence. Nigeria gained their independence October 1st, 1960. So Vera, as a Corona, when did your country gain her independence? What year, please? Because in Nigeria, it was in 1960. We said we have had enough. Okay? So we have some patriots that fought for the country, and at the end of the day, victory was given to us as a country, and we are independent to date. So Vera, when did you gain your independence, and which country colonized you guys? Cameroon. I don't know that it is the Portuguese. Please let me know which country colonized Cameroon. Okay, guys. So when we talk about beliefs now, okay, no problem, Nancy. When we talk about our beliefs and our culture, in as much as Africans that are in diaspora, they are trying to emulate the Western culture in certain ways. Okay, Africa is not a trouser country when it comes to the female. The development now made women to be wearing trousers. A typical African lady will be seen with wrapper. I don't know of Cameroon, but in Nigeria, if you are a married woman, even as young as you are being given wrapper to your husband's house. But these days, it's not like that too. They will tell you things have changed. All right. So that is why I asked this question. If Africans are still primitive people, things have changed. What is change? Change is constant. Many countries came to colonize Cameroon. We had Germany, France, and Britain. Ah, okay, not Portuguese. Okay, Thunder Scorpion said they brought my ancestors to America. They strip off of our names. We do not know what country or tribe we come from. Ah, so that means you don't know your descendants. Thunder Scorpion. For Vera, I thought it was the Portuguese that they said that colonized the Cameroon. Okay, okay. France was the final colonial master. Okay, okay. At least I've known one today. Okay, all right. So our beliefs should. Thunder lives in the US. You're asking Thunder which country is it from? He just told you that they brought ancestors to America, that he doesn't know his descendants. He just told you. We just know we are from Africa, West Africa. So, Thunder Scorpion, now, you were told that you are from West Africa and you don't know the particular African country from the West. You don't know the particular African country, whether it's from, whether you are even my brother, a Nigerian man. Hey, we don't know. Eh? Now, wow, history. Not be smart thing. My people, culture is sweet and interesting. Oh, honestly, it is. It is sweet, interesting. You see different traditions, different culture, different belief, different way of life. And if you are privileged to move from one place to another, you will still see their own ways of life. So it is of you or of your own opinion if you will adapt to that their system of things there, or you will still keep your own on. Like me, if anytime I wear my Africa attire, because I love Africa attire, I am a tall person, okay? And you guys know that Africans normally they know how to dress. If they want to dress, if they choose to dress, most African ladies, most African men, they know how to dress. They know how to ping their fashion. All right. So as an African, anytime I put it on my African attire, I go to the shop or I go to anywhere around, you will see the white people admiring what I am wearing. But when we wear this our normal jean trouser, whether they call it rugged jean, whether they call it boys follow me or whatever it is named, people don't really send. It might just be like that is what is trending at that moment, because there was even a time this stretch jean was also trending. But African culture, African attire doesn't have an expiring date soon. It doesn't. You wear it, even if it is clothes that you have like 3 4 years and you wore today, people will still admire you. You see the white people, they will be admiring you, asking where do you make this clothes. And some of these tourists, anytime they travel to Africa, do you know they buy this our Africa attires, all these our beads, all these ornaments, all this our costume, they will bring it from Africa, but those people that are really in love with the African culture, not all of them. Some of them take it as point of duty. Any vacation they have, they will want to go to Africa to spend the vacation. All right. So, as I asked earlier on, as a diasporan that you are, what are the things, what are the challenges that you are facing that when you were back home, it wasn't a challenge to you? Is it the food? Is it the culture? Is it your way of life? Is it how you do things? As you know, in Africa, our number one thing is respect. We train our children with respect. African mother or African elder, when you want to greet you, like Nigeria, we must put that word ma, M-A, ma. Good morning, ma. Good morning, sir. You cannot just greet somebody as if you are greeting your age mate. And if you want to call your senior name as well. It's either you put brother, you put sister, you put uncle, or you put auntie, even though the person is not related to you. Is it like that in the diaspora? I don't think so. Here they call by name, even though they are uncles, they will call by name. Africa, you send your children on errand at your own will. You know, you talked about, I mentioned many things. Now it's for what, Thunder, please? They know it's for what. Okay. Okay, you people don't put my answer. Okay, we do that. Then I just made a culture shock video on my channel about this. So I will check that out, Vera. I will check it out, I promise, before I go to sleep. That happens here, like sending your children on errands. Okay, they do it there as well. Yes, we do it because they are your children, they are your offspring. So you send them on errand, but there's something they do I don't like. Okay, I will always say the truth is when, because of the poverty rates in most African countries, you will see underage children trading for their parents to make ends meet. I don't like that at all. When I mean trading, not that the child will be at the shop, no, the child will be hawking. The child will put something on the head, put a tray on the head or a basin and be hawking. If it is yam, if it is gari, if it is palm oil, you understand? At the end of the day, they will bring the sales to their parents or guardian. That is what I don't like. I make sure my kids always greet others. That is a good upbringing. Another thing African parents do, I like, they don't allow their children to talk over them. You know, some children are so inquisitive. You might be with your friends in August meeting or your friends at your sitting room, you are discussing nothing that is even related to that child. The child will just intervene. It is not a good thing. This feferity kind of whatever, it happens abroad a lot. That is why I asked this question whether African parents in the diaspora, have they thrown away our ways of life back home? Have they thrown away? Because I am now in the diaspora, my children are speaking. So things you know your parents brought you up when you were back home. Let's assume you have your kids abroad. You did not have them in Africa. Are you going to inculcate that in them, or you will bring them in the Western way? It depends. Parents here will slap their kids. Black parents will. Okay. The whites too, do they slap their kids? Thunder. Yes, kids don't greet. Yes. Kids don't greet here. They will just see you. Maybe they come to check on one of your kids. They will just be looking at, and it used to annoy me. Okay. So it depends on the parents. The loss of country control starts during the teens. Okay, that's what Thunder is saying. So Thunder, yes, true. Kids don't greet other than. It's wrong. It is wrong. So, as African, we should not throw away our ways and beliefs, even though we are not in our country. All right. Make sure you imbibe that in that child, because that child have African blood in his or her vein. Yeah, I brought some parents spoil their kids. That's why these kids end up having no respect. Okay. That's from Vera. I can't beat my child outside. If not, they will arrest me. You know, for Nigeria, outside they panel beat, they draw the ear go constant like standing fan. Then you go tell police whether na police born the pikin for you. Kids cannot get flogged in school by a teacher in America. They do that a lot in Africa, the flog. These are the things we are talking about, our different ways of life. Our different ways of life. In Africa, the teacher can flog, but it's not every parents that will accept it. Some parents, especially mothers, they will go and pick up a fight with that teacher. When the child comes back, I believe some of you heard about what happened to this Nigerian big celebrity, Mercy Johnson, that the first daughter um, told the mom what one of the teachers had been doing to her because the mother is a celebrity. The lady went to school, marched to school, did video and all that. Okay, if a teacher touches our kids, the parents will beat the teacher. Really? That's what people do there. In Africa, they beat though. Sometimes when we have these stubborn children. 1 minute, guys. So, my people, or call the cops. So they flog in Africa. They flog. You will just see the teacher with the cane at the gate waiting for late comers. I remember when I was in secondary school then, if you come late to school, if the teacher want to pardon you by not flogging you, he or she will ask you to crawl from the school gate to the assembly ground. Oh my good God. It is even better that they flog you because all your nails will be peeled off. After that, it's either you'll be taken to the public toilet to wash, or you will be taken to the school field to clear grass. Whereas your mates are in class learning. All those are the disciplines in Nigeria. Yes, I know I would because parents raise their kids different. So one house may not believe in physical punishment, so they can't. Yeah, some people don't beat, some is talk, some beat, some maltreat. I receive a lot of flogging in Africa while in school. Okay, like I said, my own, though they flog me on my palm, but hey, let me get my the charger. Oh, I didn't bring the charger. We crawl, all our nails, we peel off like this. Then you will see your classmate laughing at you. They are in the classroom. They are in the classroom reading, studying for that day. Whereas you are under punishment. That is the disadvantage of going to school late. My daughter, Mama, give me the charger, please. My daughter is in first grade. If she comes and say her teacher put her hands on her, I will be the last. You will beat, okay, you will beat the teacher. Let me put this on. Okay, guys, thank you. I forgot to plug the charger of the laptop. Teachers used to be humble, able to paddle students that ended. I don't get that. Parents are now scared of their teenage kids nowadays. Yes, because teenage kids these days, because of what they learn from peer group, peer pressure, and some of them will not want to even open up to their parents to tell their parents certain things. So they are doing lots of evil vices. But it's still prayers, all right? Prayers, and we still keep talking. Keep talking, all right? In Africa, if you have parents that are weak and you have a very stubborn child or you have stubborn children, they will go and the parents will go and report the child to the school so that they will discipline the child. Some of them go as far as even putting that child in boarding school so that the child can be corrected in boarding school. But if I may ask, is there any chance that that child that is now a border will be humbled when he gets home, even though he tried to disguise in school. By the time he or she gets back home, don't you think she or he will unveil and be the real person they are? Teenagers these days, they are very, very dangerous. They are, because of what they watch online. And most parents don't control all these things, parental control, when it comes to all these games we buy for our children. And you know, some of these games now, like Fortnite, you communicate with people around the world, even though you are not seeing them. You communicate with them. Yes, teens are packing guns. Some kids are selling drugs and pay their parents' bills, so they are the head of their. That you see, huh? What kind of a parent? You know your child is not of age. You know your child is not of age. They do that a lot in Nigeria. Though their children are of age, but their children are still living under their umbrella, living under the same roof with them. They will go into prostitution. They will go into bad, evil things, pocket picking and all that, and bring money to the African parents, and they will collect. So most of them have forgotten their belief. They have forgotten their tradition. They have forgotten their way of life because of the poverty rates. Could you believe now that in Nigeria, what I heard now in Nigeria is that some Nigeria parents, the impoverished ones, will be praying for their boys and their girls that are into Yahoo Yahoo, that are into internet fraudulent activities, that they should excel. You can see how people have so belittled themselves. As standard stated there, now the children are now the head of the home. You as a parent, you cannot take care of your children, but you are there to be impregnating your wife, to be having babies. At the end of the day, they will become destitute. They will become something useless to the society. Prostitution is on the high side in most African countries. All right? Crime rates on the high side. Not because the government is not doing anything, but because you choose to live that kind of life. When you have your two hands and you are able-bodied, can't you do dirty jobs? When I mean dirty jobs, legit dirty jobs. You can carry cement for builders. You can mix the concrete. You can push goods for people. Okay? You can sell petty goods. All those are dirty jobs because you will be under the sun doing them. Not that you will go and put yourself in the dirty one that they call Yahoo Yahoo. Some go as far as even going into ritual just to make money, all in the name of I want to elevate my family from poverty. On my first day of Christmas, my true love sent to me. Oh, so you want us to sing that Christmas carol together? Thank you, Vera Vera. I will check out your cultural video. Okay, thank you. Thunder just said something that on his first day of Christmas, his true love sent to him 5 golden rings. I don't know if I can remember this, but let me see if I can try to entertain you guys, because first day of Christmas and 10 days of Christmas have been 12. I sang that years ago when I was in secondary school. But let me try. On the first day of Christmas, my true love sent to me a pear tree and a pear tree. On the second day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 2 turtle doves and a pear tree and a pear tree. On the third day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 3 fresh hens, 2 turtle doves, and a pear tree and a pear tree.
Mommy, it's
On the 4th day of Christmas. Okay, come and sing it to them.
Okay.
Sing it to them, because now you have. Sing it to them fast.
Okay.
My son is trying to correct me. Thunder Scorpion, you are crying.
Why?
So let him. Okay, you are hearing him. Let him sing it. because I tried to off hearts. Okay.
On the first day of Christmas,
You have to sing it well. Let them hear you.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love sent to me a partridge in a pear tree. On the second day of Christmas, my true love sent to me two turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the third day of Christmas, my true love sent to me three French hens, two turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the fourth day of Christmas, my true love sent to me four calling birds, three French hens, two turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the fifth day of Christmas, my true love sent to me five golden rings, four calling birds, three French hens, two turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the sixth day of Christmas, my true love sent to me six goose laying at five golden rings, four calling birds, three French hens, two turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the seventh day of Christmas, my true love sent to me seven swans are swimming, six goose laying, five golden rings, four calling birds, three French hens, two turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. Just going to get to the other one here. On the eighth day of Christmas, my true love sent to me cake made and milk, seven swans are swimming, six goose are laying, five golden rings, four calling birds, three French hens, two turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the ninth day of Christmas, my true love sent to me nine ladies swimming, eight moles of milking, seven swans a swimming, six goose a laying, five golden rings, four calling birds, three French hens, two turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 10 lords a sleeping, nine ladies dancing, eight maids a milking, seven swans a swimming, six goose a laying, five golden rings, four calling birds, three French hens, two turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 11th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 11 paper pigging, 10 lords a leaping, nine ladies dancing, eight milks a milking, seven swans a swimming, six goose a laying, five golden rings, four calling birds, three French hens, two turtle doves,
and a partridge
in a pear tree.
I'm fine. I'm doing fine. Thank you.
On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 12 drummer drumming, 11 pigs pigging, 10 lords leaping, 9 lords dancing, 8 mills a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 goose a laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.
Let me sing my own. Okay, let's bravo for my son.
Okay, Mom.
Yeah, let's bravo for my son. He just entertained us with 12 days of Christmas. Okay, because Thunder Scorpion came up with something. So I am glad. Yeah, I'm good, my dear. So let me sing my own. Guys, on the first day of Christmas, my true love sent to me a partridge in a pear tree. On the second day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the third day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 3 fresh hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the fourth day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 4 calling birds, 3 fresh hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge on a pear tree. On the fifth day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 fresh hens, 2 turtle doves, and a pear tree on a pear tree. On the 6th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 6 gifts are laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 fresh hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 7th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 7 swans are swimming, 6 geese are laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 fresh hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge on a pear tree. On this 8th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 8 snakes are making, 7 swans are swimming, 6 geese are laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 fresh hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge on a pear tree. On the 9th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 9 ladies dancing, 8 snakes are making, 7 swans are swimming, 6 geese are laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 fresh hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge on a pear tree. On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 10 lords are leaping, 9 ladies dancing, 8 snakes are making, 7 swans are swimming, 6 geese are laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 fresh hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge on a pear tree. On the 11th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 11 pipes are piping, 10 lords are leaping, 9 ladies dancing, 8 snakes are making, 7 swans are swimming, 6 geese are laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 fresh hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge on a pear tree. You know it's you. On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 12 drums are drumming, 11 pipes are piping, 10 lords are leaping, 9 ladies dancing, 8 snakes are making, 7 swans are swimming, 6 geese are laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 fresh hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge on a pear tree. Merry Christmas in advance. Merry Christmas, everybody in the building. So, thunder stop.
Merry Christmas. Sing Merry Christmas.
Oh God. Merry Christmas, guy.
No, Mommy, okay, I got this. Merry
Okay.
Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Oh, bring us a flooded building. Oh, bring us a figgy building. Oh, bring us a figgy pudding. And bring it right now. Good tidings we bring to you and your king. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
We won't go until you
We will go until you get us something. We won't go until you get us something. We will go until you get us some. So bring it right here. Good tidings we bring to you and your king. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We all like a figgy pudding. We all like a figgy pudding. We all like a figgy pudding with the good shares.
Okay.
Oh, we've turned this LS now to Christmas carol.
Silent night.
Okay. Please, I'm on live. Easy. We wish you Merry Christmas. My children wish you guys Merry Christmas. Okay. Silent night, holy night. All is calm, all is bright. Round you, Virgin Mother and Child. Holy infant, so tender and mine. Sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night. Shepherds quake, at the sight. Glory stream from heaven afar. Heavenly hosts sing hallelujah. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born. Silent, silent night, oh holy, holy night, all is calm, all is bright. Round you, virgin mother and child, only infant so tender and mine. Sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. Okay, guys, we've entertained you with. My son is still bringing more.
Every day.
I wish it could be Christmas.
I don't know this one.
When the storm.
I don't. Feliz Navidad. Pam, 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 pam. Feliz Navidad. Pam, 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 pam. Feliz Navidad. Posteros sin felicidad. Pum, 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 pum. Feliz Navidad. Ten, 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 ten. Feliz Navidad. Pim, 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 pim. Feliz Navidad. Posteros sin felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Feliz Navidad, den, 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 den. Feliz Navidad, pim, 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 pim. Feliz Navidad, Postero multi felicidad. So that's Scorpion. I did not plan for this Christmas carol. It's because of you, your comments. Yeah, 5 golden rings that made us now to sing this Christmas carol. Guys, we wish you guys Merry Christmas. Oh God, we thank God. Oh. We thank God for another end of year. Tomorrow is December the 4th. May God allow us all to celebrate the Christmas with sound heart, sound mind, happiness, love, and giving as well, my people. So, guys, thank you for coming in. Thank you, thank you. Merry Christmas and happy prosperous 2022 to all of us. We shall excel in every good thing we do. Guys, I really do appreciate your coming around. So we have really discussed massively today if Africa is still primitive, if we still have our primitive culture, if we still have primitive beliefs, our ways of life is still primitive, because somebody dropped that comment on my comment section, so we decided to analyze it. So as for me, if as much as development have not really hit Africa like that, I am of the opinion that Africa is not primitive. Gone are those days we have primitivity in us, in our culture, our land, and everything, but we don't wise up. Nigeria say we don't wise up, we don't open eye. So we are educated, we are beautiful in all ways, and we are who we are. Okay, so in as much as Africans and in most country, if not every country, that does not mean that they are primitive people. All right, no, I refuse to accept that from that comment that was dropped by Turufo on my channel. So guys, I do really appreciate your coming around. At least we are entertained today, and God willing, we shall see more. So as African living in the diaspora, I urge you to imbibe your culture in your children, the good ones, so the good culture, like the greeting aspect, your children should support and assist you in chores if they are of age. All right. What about our prayers? I didn't even mention that. Our religion. Eh? Do we still pray as one family on bended knees? Because in Africa, Nigeria, I remember we always do morning devotion in the house. We wake up everybody as early as for prayers. Okay, it's beautiful. Even in the village setting, you will see as early as 6 a.m. You hear the town crier calling people to come out to sweep. What about their festival? We have different types of festivals. Ogugun festival, New Yam festival, different type of festival that foreigners come over to see. All right. So we have beautiful vegetation. We have beautiful downpour, Kaji dams. We have beautiful lakes. All right. So what makes you think we are primitive people? All right. We use what we have to put in place what makes foreigners to come, and it generates funds for us. So we are not primitive people. To the best of my knowledge, in every profession, you will see an Africa, be it doctor, pilot, health sector, teaching sector, anywhere, any profession, you will see us. And they are still practicing it abroad. So what makes you call African primitive? So guys, thanks for coming in. I go now, but before I go, I want to sing one more Christmas carol before I step out. I'm stepping out with this. Um, oh, I've forgotten this one now. I wanted to give you guys. Awake in a manger, Christ was born someday on a cold winter night that was so dark. He was poor, meek and gentle, alone in a day. And baby Christ Jesus was born on Christmas Day. Awake in a manger, Christ was born someday on a cold winter night that was so dark. He was poor, meek and gentle, alone in a sleigh. A baby Christ Jesus was born on Christmas Day. One more time. Awake in a manger, Christ was born someday on a cold winter's night that was so dark. He was poor, meek and gentle, alone in a stay. A baby Christ Jesus was born on Christmas Day. Merry Christmas. I go now. See you some other time, God willing. Goodbye for now.
Can I talk now?